Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. One second. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing me, then sorry. Welcome to my channel. Sorry about that. Hey everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day of the week fun. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 10 saddest Storybooth stories. And hopefully I don't cry while I talk about these, because these stories are very, very sad. And I've noticed there's a lot of them on YouTube, and I'm going to talk about why they're sad and why they make me sad. So I'm going to get started, and I'll have a link to all these videos in the description box down below. Number one on my list would have to be I lost my brother. So this is, in this story, this girl tells about how her brother had passed away, sadly. Even though she and her brother didn't really get along, they still kind of had a close relationship together. It was very sad when her brother had passed away. And it was very sad because she didn't eat. She couldn't go to school for at least 2 months, which is very sad, which I understand because it's very hard to deal with grief, and grief is a very hard thing to deal with. And I was this story literally made me cry while watching it. Yeah, because it is very hard when you lose someone you're very close to. Number two on my list should be I stood up to racist bullies. Now this is a very sad story because it's a story about these girls who are all friends, but the two girls didn't like one girl because of her skin color, which is very sad, and they didn't want her to be friends with another girl whose skin color was different than theirs. And it was very, very sad to see because racism is really, really sad. It just breaks my heart to see people get picked on just because of their skin color, or told mean things because of their skin color. It just makes me so incredibly sad just to see people doing that because it's like we all live in a culture where there's people with different skin colors, and nobody should be picked on because of their skin color. It's so sad. It was very sad for me to watch this girl almost ditch her friend because she had a different skin color, because her other friends didn't want her to hang out with that girl because of her skin color. It literally broke my heart to see that happen, but I was glad that the two girls were able to solve the problem and stop the racism between the other girls. Number three on my list would have to be I did the wrong thing after being bullied. So this is a story about how a girl was bullied in middle school, and when she got to high school, she took her bullying to the wrong level. She literally bullied other people because she got bullied in middle school. And she was picking on people, very rude to people, which I can totally see, because there are some people who can be kind of mean because they're bullied. But it doesn't do you any good to bully somebody just because you get bullied. It makes you an even worser person, and it's not healthy to bully someone just because you get bullied. Bullying doesn't do any good but cause issues and make people just miserable. It's very, very sad because this girl took her bullying to the wrong level and bullied other people, which was horrible. Well, bullying is never a good thing to do. Number four on my list would have to be I survived extreme bullying. And so this is a story about a girl who became a girl who was who is like a spokesperson about bullying, and she suffered bullying when she was in school. I don't remember if it was middle school or high school, but she was bullied quite a lot, and the bullying got really bad because she would get hurt with the bullying, not only with words but physically, and it was very sad to see her get bullied and hear her story. Bullying's something that is never fun to have. Number 5 on my list would have to be So What If I Look Different? This is a very sad story because people were judging this one boy by his appearance, and he had like a interesting thing he was born with. It was called tilted disc syndrome. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you have that, are very aware of it. It's like I don't know how to explain what it is, but it's something with your eye, and your eye goes differently when you close it. This was very sad because this boy was like constantly avoided and made fun of because of the tilted disc syndrome, and it really broke my heart to see that poor boy being judged by his appearance because he had tilted disc syndrome. And it's very sad when people get bullied for like their appearance. It really, really makes me upset because I hate when people bully other people because of their appearances. It's very sad. Number 6 on my list would have to be I didn't feel safe being at home or at school. So this is a very sad story about a boy who was abused by his stepdad at home and bullied bullied really badly at school. And he like had quite a hard time with the bullying, and he didn't know how to stop it, and the bullying at his house got worse because of his stepdad, and it made it very, very hard for him, and he even made himself get hit so he could protect his younger brother, which I thought was very brave of him. And it was just sad to see this boy getting hurt by his own stepfather. Number 7 on my list would have to be I Was Homeless. This is a very sad story about a boy who was sent to live with his uncle after his sisters violently bullied him, and his uncle lost his job, and he ended up having no place to live, nowhere to go. It was very, very sad to watch this poor kid get kicked out with nobody to take care of him and nowhere for him to go. It was very sad I really almost cried when I saw this story. Number 8 on my list would have to be My Friend Died in the Florida Parkland Shooting. This was super sad. Sorry, I had to say hi to my roommate. Anyway, so this was a very sad one because I'm sure you guys all know about the Florida shooting that happened a couple years ago. Oh, I forgot when it happened, but I know it happened. I think it happened in 2001. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know about the Florida Parkland shooting that happened in 2018. It was very sad. It took the lives of 17 people, and 17 were injured. This girl had a really good friend that sadly she lost in the Parkland shooting. It was very, very sad. Her friend was a little older than her, I think by 2 years, and it was very sad to see that this girl had lost a very good friend of hers that she really cared about dearly. It really put me into tears just to listen to this story because I know how it feels to lose somebody you're pretty close to. Number 9 on my list would have to be a birthday party prank. So this was a very sad story that I saw on Storybooth because this didn't involve violence or anything, but this was a very sad story because this girl was all excited to go to this birthday party she was invited to for a girl. But when she showed up, there was nobody at the house, and it turned out she was pranked by the people at the party, and her feelings were just so completely hurt. And it was very sad to just see her all excited and ready for the party. And then when she showed up, there was nobody there. It was very, very sad. just to see the poor thing get all excited. I mean, it's very sad when you get, it's not okay when people prank you. I mean, that's really mean to just pull a joke on somebody, invite them to a party, and then you give them the wrong address. That's just not okay. It's really hurtful. Number 10 on my list would have to be my best friend turned out to be a mean girl. This one was a very sad one because this girl was friends with this person who she thought was really, really nice, but she kept like insulting her, making fun of her weight, even though she wasn't, and said she was overweight, even though she wasn't overweight. It was just like very sad just to watch this poor girl get put down, and then it caused her to stop eating. It was a very, very sad story, and I was very happy that this girl ended up ending her friendship with this girl because she was just constantly bullying her and making her feel miserable. So that's not good. You never want to be around a friend who is constantly making you miserable. You should be around friends who just make you happy rather than miserable, because if you're around a friend that makes you miserable all the time, it's not good. It just lowers your self-esteem and then puts you down constantly. It's not a good thing. You never want to be around somebody who just puts you down and says insulting things about you. It's never okay for someone to be saying hurtful things just to put you down, because it can cause a lot of depression and stuff. So those are my top 10 saddest Storybooth stories. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I apologize this video is so long, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!